Folks, Joe Derosa, and I am nearing the end of my I Never Promised You a Rose Garden tour. Why? Because we're going to be shooting the hour very soon. Stay tuned for an announcement. In the meantime, final show is the spring is May 25th in Newport, Rhode Island at the Jane Pickens Theater. However, I will be doing stand-up in other places. That is not the 1 hour show. I will be on the Burt Kreischer Fully Loaded tour in June for select dates, and I will be at Skankfest in Las Vegas, Nevada, starting September 27th. Go to joederosa.com for information and tickets on these events. I hope to see you out there. And if you're in New York, come to Joey Rose's. We're open 7 days a week, opening at 11:30 a.m. each day. Great food, awesome sandwiches, affordable drinks, joeyroses.com.
Guys, a lot of options for you to see me on tour. This is the last leg of the Jokers tour right now. It ends in August. Next up is June 21st, 22nd, 23rd in Orlando, Alabama, Mobile, and Atlanta, Georgia. That's a great show. See that. But also, my new tour, new solo tour, Everything's Fine, brand new full hour of new material, separate from my special that's coming out, is on sale May 31st. But pre-sale for the Everything's Fine tour, we're coming out the gate with like 30 cities, is May 29th and 30th. Use promo code York, as in York Peppermint Patty. Hope to see you guys on the road as well. The special will be announced shortly. It's coming out very, very soon. Please keep an eye on it. I can't announce it when it is specifically until another week or two, but it's coming out, so keep an eye out for that. But May 31st, Everything's Fine tour is on sale. Plus, a lot of big pods coming out that day. My Rogan ep coming out that day. Everything is on salvulcanocomedy.com. Hope to see you guys out there.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the...
Hey, welcome to TASTE Buds. Today's battle is Soft Pretzel versus Warm Nuts. Both sound like euphemisms, but they're not, people. This guy has got a set of warm nuts.
I got warm nuts all day, bro.
And I got a soft pretzel.
Both sound so appetizing.
All right. And there's your intro for your clip, guys. All right. Here we go. Well, before we start, let's give a shout out, first of all, to thank you to the fine art of MK. This guy's name is Mike. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, anyway, fine.art.of.mk on Instagram. But he's an artist. And
these are amazing, man. And
he makes these
by the way,
t-shirts.
Shout out to Tribe, my boy Jerobi. Shout out to them. They just announced that they are going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, you got the Tribe. So what this guy does is he does these he takes like old comic book covers.
Yeah.
Or does music things in the style of old comic book covers.
I mean, I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
So you got the Tribe Benito Applebum one.
I mean, thank you so much. I mean, this is
thank you.
I mean, and both of the ones you gave me, he gave me this one and a Jizza one.
He said, which ones do you guys think? Remember I texted you, I said, I'm going to tell him to give you a Tribe and a Wu-Tang.
Yeah. That's my two. That's it.
And I got a Sean Price, which I'm real excited about.
You do great work, man. This is amazing.
And the other one I got was it's two of America's Most Wanted. It's the Tupac Snoop. Remember that song?
Yeah, of course.
So it's them. It's like an old 50s crime scene.
This is his original art?
I don't know if he does like a mash. I don't know if he takes original art and alters it, or if he just does original art. I don't know. But
he created this.
Yes.
This is not a sanctioned, like, I mean, because if I show them Trotted, they might be like, that's so sick.
I imagine
if I show them it, like I'm hanging out tomorrow.
I would imagine they would think it was cool and then probably sue him.
Let's get that going. That'll be a juicy ep.
Yeah. No, I don't know how that all works. I mean, he's obviously he's advertising and stuff. So clearly he's not doing anything that I would imagine he shouldn't be doing. So,
right.
But again, visit. It also says enjoy 20% off your next purchase with code INSERT. If you so use code INSERT, INSERT. Again, Instagram fine.art.of.mk. of.m as in Mary K. He does great stuff,
Can
man.
you see that for a second?
I'll put a link in the
Yeah,
description.
there you go. We'll
Yeah.
actually put it on the
It's
screen
basically-
here.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Fine art of MK and put periods in between the words.
Yeah.
Because it was a little like, I was like, wait, what?
All right.
I'm
Well,
shocked
you
that-
also got distracted because a branch clicked over there, and you
It was
looked
a
over
loud
for
bang,
25 seconds.
There is a version of those windows where this probably we get the best of both worlds, where it's like it's nice and breezy, but we're not hearing it like we're in the Swiss Alps.
I mean, it sounds like the Headless Horseman is going to run in here
I know,
right now.
I know.
Yeah, it's really. But anyway, thank you for the shirts, man. May 31st. What is the significance of this
May
day?
31st, today being the
Yeah.
13th, May 31st is a huge day. So I'm announcing. Okay. So first of all, this week, I believe this week coming up, and if not this week, within the next 2 weeks, my new
Oh,
tour.
by the way, congrats on Radio City.
Yeah.
Yes, you and I played Radio City.
Yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
that was a good
Was-
show, I think.
It was a week ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only a day away.
I know. We're recording this before Radio City.
Yes.
I hope it went well.
It's not like it's like this episode is only a few days past Radio City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying congrats.
Yeah. But we're right before Radio City. It's not like it's like 2 months away.
No. I know. It's
Yeah.
about to happen.
Yeah.
I
Congrats. It was fun, right?
I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
You
It's a
kidding
little
me?
nerve-wracking. I'm nervous.
You kidding me? You crushed.
Oh, that's good to know.
Put it
That's
out.
great. All right. That's great. Yeah. I killed. I
Are you,
killed.
are you a little nervous?
It's crazy how they were chanting "Bring Joe back" throughout the whole Joker's performance.
It is. It's the most magical venue to play I have found.
It was very exciting to be there with you. Anyway, May
yeah.
31st.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well. First of all, my brand new tour,
Yes.
brand new material, is going on sale sometime this week or next. We haven't worked out the kinks. So in a few days, I'll know. So it's May 13th today. So it's either this week, but it will be by May 31st. It's called the Everything's Fine Tour. I'm coming out of the gate with probably about 20 something cities. I'll keep adding cities. I'm touring through the whole year of 24 into 25, 24, right? That's where we're at.
Yes.
We're in 24 now. Yeah. Okay. So that's a huge thing.
Great.
Because it's like,
Congrats.
second. And then, oh wait, you didn't say what May 31st was, right?
No, I asked you.
May 31st, I'm not allowed to say it specifically because there's something that just know that on May 31st at around 2 p.m. Eastern, something big is happening for me, something I've been working on for quite a while now.
Okay. Why can't you say specifically?
This week I can't because there's something coming out that they're exclusively announcing it.
Okay.
And so, like, I don't want to come in before their exclusive announcement, and then I can
Got
talk
it.
about it afterward.
Okay. Got it.
But it definitely involves myself and comedy.
Okay.
It's something that you watch me do.
Okay.
It's something I've been working on and talking about for like the last year
Mhm.
or two.
Yes.
And May 31st is the day
Okay.
that what I'm talking about is going to happen. So if you love me and if you're a fan of me, just walk May 31st down
All right.
and keep tabs on it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great. I look
Bottom
forward
line.
to watching you do something comedy related.
Everything's fine tour
Got
on
it.
sale. It's not this week,
All
next
right.
week. SalVulcanoComedy.com.
All
That's
right.
all new material because the old material is what I recorded a while back.
Yeah. And we're all sick of it.
Mhm.
Time for news. I'll be announcing, I know this much, I will also be announcing a new tour very soon that should be starting in the fall that will be
I love it.
all new stuff and whatever. That's coming soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, let's get to the battle.
That's it.
Here we go. Time to BATTLE Buds. As a Philadelphia born citizen, I am Team Soft Pretzel, of course.
I love a soft pretzel. I really, really do.
You love a hard pretzel.
I love a hard pretzel
You
too.
took hard pretzels against potato chips, which was just a madness choice, in my
I
opinion.
stand
but,
by it.
But now here's the thing. I don't love a hard pretzel. I love a soft pretzel. Soft pretzel to me will change my whole day.
I love a soft pretzel. I love a soft pretzel. You can get some. A good soft pretzel is just
Now, I had one this morning.
it'll put a pep in your step if you're a human being.
I had one this morning. I stopped at Wawa on my way up here.
Oh wow!
I got a coffee.
Ooh. Was it a pretzel shape or just like the braided stick?
Well, there's 3 shapes of the soft pretzel. There's the braided stick, as you said. There's the one that actually looks like a giant pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the figure 8. It almost looks like a chain, like a link in a chain.
Oh.
Where it's circle, thing in the middle,
I
circle.
don't know if I know that one. Maybe I do.
Do me a favor. Pull up soft pretzels in Google Images, and you'll see.
Does it look like
You'll see what I mean. Let's see here.
That chain link one, is that like a Philly pretzel
You know what?
factory exclusive?
V, are you doing this?
Yeah.
Or Steve? Okay, do Wawa, right? Wawa also, and see if we actually get an image of the Wawas. Okay, there it is.
Oh, I've never seen that.
See it? No.
Yeah,
Right there, V. See?
Yeah. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
It's a good one because I think that version of it, you get the most bang for your buck.
How so?
Because look how fat every part of that is.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's shaped like an actual pretzel, you get some real thin areas.
Sometimes I like the imperfections in it. I think is like can be perfection.
Sure,
I think it's part of the fun of a pretzel.
It can be,
because then you could be like, I want this massive piece. I want the little stick right now. It's kind of like a little choice.
I got you.
I love a soft pretzel. What am I going to say? I love them. But now this is where I think you're probably going to win this because this is more universal, a soft pretzel. But New York City in particular, though, they got a cart that is just a roasted nuts cart, and there is a hot like roasting grill spinning around, and they caramelize some sugar and stuff like that, and they do cashews, pecans, and almonds, and you can buy them individually or as a mixed bag. They are piping hot. You smell the smell from like a block away, and it is like it's almost like when you smell a bakery smell. It's like, oh my god, I got to get some hot warm nuts in my mouth. Not even trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not. That was an easy joke. That's not the joke I'm trying to make at all. The warm nuts. But
I know the smell you're talking about,
and
I often find the nut flavor doesn't match the smell.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know if people have that. Maybe you have it at like festivals, fairs, carnivals. I don't know if you have it at the ready. I don't know how many of you, maybe you're taking a flight. Sometimes they give you a little bit of, they throw some warm nuts. But not everybody really has had hot, warm, or freshly roasted warm nuts. And so that's why I think that I'm at a disadvantage here. I feel like if everybody have had them, they would understand the love that I have for them.
I will say this. I think there's a much wider scope of the warm nut than most people will think.
There sure is, because you can use it's warm nuts.
Yeah.
And that means every nut.
Well, also too, you've got the peanuts in the shell that are warm. Then you've got the loose nuts that are warmed up, which you might get in a little dish on an airplane in a first class seat if you're lucky enough to sit in first class.
Or sometimes it's a little at a restaurant they give it out.
Sometimes my dad was big at roasting chestnuts on Christmas.
On an open fire.
Well, he did it in the oven. Didn't have quite the same charm.
But
An electric oven
I didn't
at
even
that.
think about that.
Yeah.
Roasting chestnuts at Christmas. Is the soft pretzel attached to any holidays?
No.
Yeah.
It's just, but a soft pretzel to me, I mean, warm, cold, whatever. It's like, oh God, the doughiness and the saltiness. Here's what I love about a soft pretzel. I've never had something that is so close to just being bread be so satisfying without adding anything.
So you're saying it's really nothing special?
Well, what I'm saying is you'd think, I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work. But I'm
trying to win, Joe.
But you'd think, you know what I mean? Like you'd think, like if I just gave you a piece of bread, even a piece of sourdough bread, and said, let it stand on its own. You're just going to eat this piece of bread right now. You'd be like, yeah, dude, it's bread. It's good. Fine, whatever. You know, like, but you'd be like, be nice if I had some butter. Be nice if it had some cheese on it.
Yeah.
Some olive oil to dip, whatever it is. Soft pretzel. Essentially, it's bread. But there's something about it where you're like, I don't want to put anything on this. Some people will put mustard on it. Some people dip it in cheese
I love
at the
mustard.
movie theater. Remember when they did that?
Yeah.
You go to like the Regal movie theater and you get the
I don't
nuggets.
even remember when they did it. They do it, babe. They do it right now.
I don't know if they still do it.
They
Yeah,
do.
they do,
it.
yeah,
Pretzel nuggets. See, this is where you're also going to be lucky because you got your Wetzel's pretzels, you got your Annie Ann's. These are big purveyors of pretzels that are on the forefront, on the front lines of this soft pretzel industry. That are, but I'm saying they are anchors for you in this conversation where I don't really have, a huge chain nut store, that I can really refer to. Let me tell you this though, you can't really make a soft pretzel at home. You buy a thing of mixed nuts, throw them in a bowl, sprinkle a little salt on them, throw in the microwave. You got instant warm hot nuts in the house.
You're very wrong.
And by the way, they're a lot better.
You're very wrong. Take your ass.
You're gonna make dough?
No. You're wrong. Take your ass to the freezer section, and I promise you, not far from your precious Elio's pizza, you're going to find a box of a product called Super Pretzel.
Yeah.
You take that home, you throw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't
you're
mean
done.
like, yeah,
you're out the door.
All right, nah.
Yeah, well,
But a nut is in its nascent form already. So there's nothing, it's like farm to table a nut, right? So I'm just saying, like, you warm up nuts, it's
You're
done.
talking about an unsheathed nut. You're not buying in the shell.
By the way, close your legs a little tighter. But anyway.
But you're buying a bag of loose.
All right, fair comparison.
Loosies.
Can I say a couple things about a soft pretzel?
Go for it.
One thing is, and this is true, and you'll back me up on this. I said I love it. And
I like warm nuts.
You clip it. You do run the risk of with a soft pretzel that you don't with nuts. Nuts have really no shelf life per se. They really don't. As far as like a soft pretzel, it has a shelf life. At least, even if a nut shelf life is a couple of years, a soft pretzel that's not frozen, or even if it is frozen, you have to get a freezer burn or whatever. There's been times when I've gone up to that, like a hot dog cart or a pretzel in the city or whatever, and you buy one, and that thing has been stale and like burned over a couple of whatever it is, and you bite into it. There's been times, and when you're buying that soft pretzel, you are in the mood for that soft pretzel. So you're not like ready to not like it. I've been into a pretzel that I paid full price for. I went, ugh, and have to spit it back out and go, I can't even chew this. It's so weird and and it's not something. That's why I'm not a huge fan of the hot soft pretzel, because it can get overcooked. Wawa soft pretzels, for instance, served room temperature. Oh, really? I like it. I like
room
it
temperature, but they're perfect every time.
Yeah.
No matter what one you grab, it's perfect. I've been there too, but we can't blame the merits of the soft pretzel on the fact that some guy is going to leave them there for 2 days.
I'm just
overcooked,
saying, it's
and
a
then
risk you
sell them.
run with a soft pretzel that you don't run with
sometimes.
with
Yes,
a nut. Okay.
Well, you can't have overcooked nuts.
I never heard anyone complain about an overcooked nut. Right?
I've never heard somebody ever complain about an overcooked soft pretzel until right now.
You ever get a pretzel from that guy and you're like, you could go like this, bam, and break a cinder block with it? Yeah, you run that risk. Okay?
But I'm saying there's got to be some bad version of cooked nuts, no?
I don't think so. Have you ever heard of it before? I haven't. It's like Grandparents' Day.
Yeah,
but I will say another thing. A lot of times when I get the pretzel, it's one of two ways, and neither are good. This is enough salt to kill me, or I can't believe that there's no salt on this thing.
I've never had one too salty. I've had one that doesn't have enough salt.
You never had one that looks like it. I mean, it's literally like what I have to do is you have to literally hit it.
Yeah,
well, what I do is
I de-ice the driveway.
I've capped some salt off, but
you got to.
But no, I've never had it though where I'm like, oh my god, the salt is. But I have had too little salt.
That's rock salt too. So by the way,
rock salt.
I can get
coarse salt. It's not rock salt. Rock salt is what you pour in your driveway.
But it's akin to it. It's akin to it.
All right, well, it's coarse salt.
I can get my nuts not salted, and they're still okay, or lightly salted. You get an unsalted pretzel.
I can't go with you down that road.
You say you love the dough of the pretzel.
I can't go with you down the road.
You take salt away from that pretzel, and you do not like that pretzel anymore.
I disagree.
That makes it the superstar.
I disagree. What I was going to say is I could have an unsalted soft pretzel and still very much enjoy the flavor of that dough. Nuts, no salt, get out of my face. Get out of my face. I can't have it.
Honestly,
unsalted nuts. I was over your good friend Q's house one time.
Yeah.
I was over your good friend Q's house one time. I said, we were about to take a drive. I said,
don't hate on a raw nut, unsalted. As long as all I'm arguing for is the hot.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
The warm nut.
I said to him, I didn't eat anything. I'm a little lightheaded. I don't want to eat anything unhealthy. He goes, I got you covered. He gave me 2 bags of nuts.
Yeah.
He goes, there you go.
Unsalted almonds, probably.
It was like eating.
You said you didn't want to eat unhealthy.
I spit them out. I go, what is this?
But
they need salt.
I mean, I think. Well, then I'll agree to agree that they both need salt.
They need salt. No. I disagree.
Because I could eat nuts without salt, and you could eat a pretzel without salt.
Okay, we're disagreeing. It's okay.
Okay, but here's the thing for me. I mean, you can't say that a pretzel is anywhere near as good not salted.
I didn't say I didn't say it was as good. I'm saying though I can still enjoy it.
Okay,
I cannot enjoy nuts without salt.
If I get a soft pretzel, right, and it happens. It's not even like it doesn't happen. It happens here and there. It really does. And there's like no salt on that thing. If I don't have like mustard or something like that, it just feels like I'm eating sheetrock. Really, like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, come on.
What?
No.
Just biting like that
you think
amount
a soft
of dough
pretzel without... No, yes, I do. I disagree with you greatly. It's like, at that point, then it's like having a good roll that you go, I wish I had some butter on this, but it's still good. Like that, I hear you. The salt is a great element of it, and it will elevate it 100%. But it is still a nice tasting experience to me without the salt. Nuts to me without salt taste like they taste like plastic or something to me. Like, I'm like,
what kind of nuts are you eating?
An almond without salt. I mean, forget it, dude.
It's delicious. A raw almond is delicious.
Hold on. Folks, do you like peace of mind? Do you like unlimited convenience? Do you like incredible value? Do you like all three of these things, especially when it comes to your meat? If you do, the answer for you is ButcherBox. Easy to find, high-quality meats and seafood that you can trust. 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork that is raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. It's delivered right to your doorstep, free shipping all the time, and a variety of high-quality cuts at an amazing value. Folks, I like ButcherBox because it is allowing me to find my meats that are raised properly and seafood that is caught at sea versus being brought up on a farm at a price that I can afford. It's hard to find this stuff, if you will, out in the wild. No pun intended. Especially finding it with the frequency you need it each week to prepare your meals. ButcherBox is making for less trips to the grocery store, and I'm always prepared with meat in the freezer. I also like the curated tips and the recipes based on the box I pick. Okay, so here's the deal. Sign up at butcherbox.com/tastebuds and get our special deal. ButcherBox is offering our listeners a special deal plus $20 off your first order. Join today using my link, butcherbox.com/tastebuds, and use code tastebuds to receive this unique deal today. Folks, let's talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. What is ExpressVPN? Well, ExpressVPN creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and that big old internet that's out there. Here's the deal. Why do you need that? Well, it's so people, creeps or otherwise, can't see your online activity. And you want that. It's very important these days, privacy. Very, very important. It's as easy as closing a bathroom door, which you would do, I hope. Anyway, you're going to fire up that app, you're going to click one button, and you are sailing down private streams on the old information superhighway. ExpressVPN has been rated #1 by The Verge and Tech Radar, and also it works on all your devices, your phones, your laptops, even routers, so everyone who shares your Wi-Fi can be protected. I use it personally on my laptop. That's where I do most of my internet surfing and real, work, and I just want privacy. I also like using it to access different streaming options on the streamers that I subscribe to. It allows you access to other countries and stuff that other countries have on, your streamer platform, say England, that's not available in your country. It's just a great service to use. It's got a lot of perks, and the biggest perk being privacy. Anyway, secure your online activity by visiting expressvpn.com/tastebuds today. That's Express, EXPRESSVPN.com/tastebuds. And you can get an extra 3 months free. Expressvpn.com/tastebuds. Folks, I love DoorDash. I travel a lot, okay? And when I'm not traveling, I'm home sometimes for very, very brief stints of time. DoorDash allows me to hop on the app quickly, get my food delivered quickly, and enjoy my meal when I don't have time to cook or I don't have an option to. And I'll tell you what else I like. I like $0 delivery fee, which is why I use Dash Pass by DoorDash. If you're looking to save on delivery, try it. Give it a shot, okay? Dash Pass is allowing for $0 delivery fees and savings that you can't get anywhere else. And of course, it's coming straight to your door. It's an exclusive membership from DoorDash. And whether it's, food from restaurants you like, or maybe groceries you got to get. Sometimes I get stuff from the pharmacy, whatever, anything that you can imagine in between and around all of these establishments I'm talking about. Dash Pass will be the most affordable way to get everything you need delivered right to your door. Plus, it gives you special access to exclusive promotions and menu items, and it's only $9.99 a month. So get more from delivery for less with Dash Pass, $0 delivery fees, and reduced service fees on eligible DoorDash orders. Sign up for Dash Pass today and get your first 30 days free if you're a new member. Subject to change. Terms apply. Open the door to $0 delivery and savings you can't get anywhere else. Sign up for Dash Pass today, only on DoorDash, to get your first 30 days free if you're a new member. Subject to change. Terms apply.
You know about Chubby's? Our friends at Chubby's, because it's important, because the summer is here. It's right around the corner. And the thing what they want is to give you some good vibrations. They're a lifestyle apparel brand that make every moment feel like a vacation. Why not let the world know you're down for a good time? This is what Chubby's is bringing to the table. They offer a variety of high-quality men's apparel, super stretchy shorts, swim trunks, 3 short inseam lengths, which is what I like about it, because all of a sudden you think you want the long, and then I tried on my meat, and I loved it, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going too short. Then I tried on the shorts, I'm like, I'm a short inseam guy as well. And now I know I'm a 3 inseam guy. Embrace the spirit endless summer with Chubby's, the ultimate destination for bold, vibrant, and outrageously comfortable clothing, okay? Whether you're getting dressed for your workday, a workout, or a weekend getaway, Chubby's has you covered. For a limited time, Chubby's is giving our listeners 20% off of your order with our code TASTEBUDS at chubbysshorts.com. That's code TASTEBUDS at chubbysshorts.com. Support our show and tell them we sent you. Don't blend in with the crowd. Stand out with Chubby's. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you, and don't blend in with the crowd. Stand out the second time with Chubby's. Yeah, we got him. We got nuts here. All right. Well, Joe's standing up and he walked over to the kitchen area. The kitchenette. All right. He's a couple feet away getting nuts. I'll hold it down until then. Look, you cannot understate that I'm arguing for warm nuts. Okay. So here, mine are warm. Okay, so that's the first thing. That's a special treat. But nuts as a whole, so every single thing that would be under the nut is in my argument. So you're talking about, I don't know, how many nuts are there? Can we Google it? How many species of nuts or whatever? You're talking about, in this arsenal that I'm arguing, I have what? More than 20 different types of edible nuts.
All right.
Okay, hazelnuts. Don't forget on the nut. Don't forget nuts that you're not thinking of. Pine nuts, macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios.
I would like
butternuts.
I would like to bring V on camera.
Okay.
V, come on camera.
Don't be afraid to like an unsalted nut. Don't be afraid to just tell the.
I want you to
taste your truth.
I want you to taste what I just tasted.
Okay.
We're going to start with the salted. Ready?
Well, she knows what a salted and unsalted nut tastes like.
No.
Wait, are you going to compare a salted to an unsalted?
Yeah.
No. Don't do that. Just give her an unsalted and ask her if she thinks it's disgusting. We're not comparing salted to unsalted. I'm just saying unsalted is fine.
I want her to feel the drop off.
Well, give her the unsalted first.
Why?
Because
this is my taste
We're not
test.
judging salted versus unsalted. You're just judging unsalted.
All right, there you go. There's an unsalted almond that he says is delicious.
I'm sure you eat them all the time.
Tastes like you chewed into the
She's
bag
a young
by
gal
accident.
and she's healthy.
I eat these a lot with my salads. I know that's so annoying to hear, but
What'd you think was going to happen?
Yeah. Now try the salted one and tell me.
Oh, the
It's ridiculous, the
Yeah, but
difference.
what you're saying is an insane thing. The magic ingredient to food as we know it is salt. That's true for every
I'm saying
single.
an unsalted nut to me tastes like plastic.
Those actually tasted a little bit better. No. I'm dead
That's nuts. That's nuts.
That is nuts, isn't it?
I didn't even realize I said that.
Yeah, I know. That's
That's how good we are.
These are good. These are really good.
I like the salted.
And you know what? I'm eating them guilt-free. That's another thing.
There you
I
go.
finish a salted pretzel, and I say, all right, how good do I have to be for the next how many days? I'm throwing these unsalted almonds in my mouth, and I'm like, I'm being good right now.
I got news for you. If a soft pretzel is throwing your life off by days, you got to make some changes.
Bro, get a behemoth soft pretzel like they sell at MSG. I was just there.
Well, you don't have to get the behemoth, Sal.
But that's how they sell them, Joe.
Well, not everywhere. That one place.
But I'm not talking to going and selecting. I'm saying like when I have access to a soft pretzel, usually it's, the guys in the city, the ball game, like that. And those are these, right? Look at the nutrition facts on that.
The one I ate today.
You'll never believe it. You'll never believe it.
The one I ate
It's
today
like
was
1
under
million carbs.
The one I ate today was under 300 calories. I'm good with it, man. I enjoyed it. It was filling.
But if we're talking about health,
Well, of course.
100 to 0
Of
is
course.
the nuts.
Of
Right.
course.
All right, so I'm just saying, I'm trying to name pros and cons here.
All right. Fine.
I can't even stop eating these nuts.
I know. I'm hungry.
Now imagine this. Imagine they were warm. Come on. Give it back. Give me a little bit back.
It's not fair because I don't have a pretzel here.
I'm just saying, imagine the nuts were warm.
Do you have pretzels in there?
I don't know.
Let's at least try the flavor.
I don't think there's pretzels. We need a restock there too. Can we make a little list of what we might want? I'll have a karate get it. All right, let me put these down. Right. Shout out Blue Diamond. Really enjoy your stuff, especially that sriracha almond. Oh man, I haven't found anything to top that in quite some time. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't feel like
By the way, sriracha needs to take a walk.
I don't believe so.
I've had it with sriracha.
I'm not over it. I know that it's like in your face, but
I'm over it.
It's one of the things I think that
It's the ranch of hot sauces. I'm over it.
I
It's
don't
enough
think,
already.
For me, I don't think sriracha is ever going to take a back seat. I think that it's too good. You can't hate on it.
There was a time, remember when you couldn't find sriracha, and when you found it and had that chicken on the bottle, you were so excited.
Yeah.
Then they were going to discontinue it, and it was like, what?
People were up in arms.
God, sriracha was so special, and now it's just it's everywhere. It's like Texas Hold'em. Enough already. Enough. I can't. It's too much.
Yeah, I agree with that, but not sriracha. I'm a guy that likes a little heat, but not a lot at all. And sriracha's right
too sweet.
to
I
my
hate this.
wheelhouse.
I don't like the sweet flavor. I don't. I've grown not to like it.
Yeah. Well, look, I have to say that when I finish one of those soft pretzels, I feel like I ate a loaf of bread and I had 5 days worth of salt.
But we have to be fair. If you're going to be as hard on me about the salted versus unsalted nuts thing, fine. You can't judge soft pretzel by gargantuan MSG soft pretzel. Eat a normal size one. The super pretzel's that big, dude. You do not feel like you ate a loaf
But
of
what
bread
you're
after
talking
that.
about is just buying frozen pretzels from the supermarket and putting them in your freezer. The way that I consume those large pretzels, 99%
The
of the time
vendors
is
in the-
buying them at a vendor.
No, but the vendor doesn't sell the gargantuan. They sell normal size
Huge,
one.
bro. Huge.
I don't know about that.
A New York City pretzel or an arena pretzel, they're huge.
Pull up New York City soft pretzel, and then we got to go to the phones because I want to see this.
I mean, it's a guilty pleasure. I'm loving it. But when I'm done, I really do feel.
All right, I guess you're right.
I really
Yeah, look
do
at the
feel
size
bad.
of those things.
They're massive.
Yeah, they're big.
And that's with coarse salt.
God, it looks so
It
good,
looks
dude.
delicious, but that coarse salt is crazy, dude. Dude, do you know if you took how many milligrams of salt that actually is? The coarse salt versus fine salt. You do this with fine salt, and it's like 20% of the daily allowance. That you're eating there right there. That's a ticket.
Buddy,
It's a one-way ticket to Stroke City.
We're not talking about health issue. We're talking right now about.
I'm just saying about how
But
I
you
feel
tell me-
after I finish a proper
You tell
soft
me,
pretzel.
dude,
I love
you-
it. I love the journey, but at the end of it,
To me,
I feel like very, very guilty.
To me,
Yeah.
so this is the last thing I'll say before we go to the phones. To me, soft pretzel screams fun. It screams event. It screams a treat. It screams childhood. A bowl of warm nuts to me screams welcome to the wake. The body is over here. This is a
point me to
sad
the wake
occasion.
that has warm nuts, and I'm attending.
It's a sad occasion.
I don't know, man.
We're getting old.
You say like it
at
feels
least
special,
we
like
could
an
warm
event.
these nuts up. I guess I don't know.
Hey. I mean, 9.5 out of 10 times I have a nut, it's not warm. So if you're going to talk about special or eventizing something, the warm nut is an event. I mean, it's a treat. When someone drops warm nuts in front of you in that little mini bowl as a little taste before you start your meal or whatever, I've never seen anyone not go, oh, warm nut.
Well, let's see what the people have to say.
Okay. Well, look, this is like soft pretzels like mom in this instance, okay? So you're really swinging for the fences.
I'm not swinging for anything. Big Mike says warm roasted nuts on a warm weather day sounds like the source of a lifetime of depression and misery. I mean, that's a little harsh, but all right, let's keep scrolling. Soft pretzel all the way.
Eating warm street nuts is the antithesis of fulfilled, joyous life. That's not true at all. Warm street nuts are amazing.
Nobody wants these nuts. I went for nuts because a pretzel is a mood-based thing for me. I only like my hot pretzels with mustard. Well, they're not hot, though.
This is a good point. Some good peanuts, especially warm, I can shake in my hand. It will hit the spot 9.5 out of 10 times. It is true. You can't eat a warm pretzel every day, a soft pretzel every day. You can have nuts every day.
Look at this guy coming in. Warm toasted nuts is the lie above all lies.
They lure you in with the beautiful aroma, and you're literally left holding someone's nuts that you thought were better.
That's what I was saying.
It
Smells like it's going to taste like cake, and then you eat it, and you're like, that's not what this smells
It is
like.
absolutely delicious. When you go up to the cart, and now again, this is not an experience people may not have had outside of New York, but when you go up and it's like piping hot, and he's mixing them together, it's like, and oh my God, I've never bought those nuts and then bit into them and felt anything but this hit the spot.
Gwen Gibson brings up something good. Joe can tell stories of the infamous pretzel sellers in the middle of the street in Philly. I forgot about that. In Philly, there used to be vendors
calm down, Gwen.
Like when you're in LA, when you see guys selling oranges.
Yeah.
There were guys in that doing pretzels in Philly. My dad would always stop. We were going to see my aunt and uncle, and he'd go, I want to get some pretzels. You pull over, and it'd be like $5 or $3 or something.
Yeah.
And they would hand you a brown paper bag filled with soft pretzels. And they were just vendors in the street. It was wild.
Big pretzels?
Like the ones, like the Wawa ones I showed you, like that shape.
That's fun.
Yeah, you'd get like 6 though for like $3 or something. It was great. It was a great deal.
Sometimes when my girl is in a pretzel, I bust a hot nut.
All right.
Yeah.
Soft pretzel hands down. These nuts. Give me a soft pretzel and clarity, and I'm ready to go.
Sesame seed pretzel. See, Annie Ann's. This is what I'm saying. They're not making.
That's
it easy
the only
for me.
Annie Ann's we've seen.
They're not making it easy for me. Pretzel and cheese or mustard. See, you also have like people like, I like it, but I have to have cheese or mustard.
Can we please?
A nut. You don't have anything but a nut.
Can we please?
A nut is all it needs to be. A nut is everything. A nut is complete. A nut is, you have a nut, you have everything you need. Some people won't eat the pretzel without the dips.
Can we please give the win to this tweet? Career politician Tammy Baldwin and Joe Biden are destroying the American dream.
That was an ad.
I know. It's hilarious. This is going to be a bloodbath. You can't go wrong with soft pretzel. You can't keep your hands clean while eating a pretzel. I don't think that's the... see, that's an Annie Ann's because that's why I'm not an Annie Ann's fan, because they're too damn oily or something.
Sure, but I like Annie Ann's, so even though I'm arguing
like
against soft pretzel Annie Ann's, if you want to send a box of Ann's Annie Ann's,
I like it, but I'm just saying, warm nuts made into the Christmas song. Which song is pretzels in?
Joe, my man.
Wow,
that's what I'm saying, babe. Stop. Can you? Soft pretzels are exactly what they sound like. They're soft. Roasted nuts are no joke, and they are the best tasting when warm. There you go.
Well, the guy didn't really say much. He said that soft pretzels are guilty of being the thing they claim to be, and warm nuts are the best way to eat nuts. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
No shit to both points. Yes, nothing
like warm nuts on a hot day. Said most of the comments coming probably. All right.
Actually, no.
No, really.
Soft pretzel by a mile. Love roasted nuts in my mouth. All right. Let's just see the vote here. We have
5,000 votes.
5,000. Wow.
This is refreshed. All right.
All right, ready?
All right. We're over 5,000 votes here.
Humble pie. Here we go.
By the way, V is choosing warm roasted nuts. Oh my God. I said that it was the mom. I said that the soft pretzel was the mom of this battle, and the percentages from last week in the humble pie are nearly identical. This could be the biggest 2 week biggest gap 2 weeks in a row that we've ever had. To have an 80, almost an 82% to an 84% versus a 14 to 16%, 2 weeks in a row.
So yeah, soft pretzel just took it 86.8% against warm nuts at 13.2%. Wins I have needed, baby. Wins I have needed.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, you play the favorites, you're going to win.
I still love you.
I love you too.